All right, so whether it's connecting with friends or family, staying updated on current events, or even building a career, somehow social media has managed to seamlessly integrate itself into the very fabric of our everyday lives. Now, I'm not really the type of person who feels naturally inclined to post about every little thing that I'm doing and every single thought that I'm having throughout the day. I just don't really have too much time for that, unfortunately. I have a lot of things going on, things like editing videos or making beats. Or taking my dog for a walk. Important stuff. All of these things are actually events on my Google Calendar. And I did recently join Twitter. Somehow I managed to quickly grow quite a large following. I don't want to let all my followers down, so I figured, why not use Google Calendar, Airtable, and ChatGPT to automate my tweets. So the way it works is I have this Airtable base and I sync my Google Calendar with a table in the base called events. And that uses Airtable's native integration with Google Calendar. So any event that exists in my Google Calendar simultaneously exists in the Airtable as a record. So if I add a new event, it gets added shortly after, and if I update the time, it also updates it in the Airtable record. Now that those are synced, I have a formula field that compares the end time of the event with the current time. And once the event has ended, the field displays a value of yes. And all the while, I have this Flask application running behind the base, so it's running a bunch of Python. And that's periodically checking in with the base using the pyairtable Python library. And as soon as it picks up that an event has ended, it triggers a function that calls the OpenAI API, and it sends a prompt to GPT 3.5, which sends it the event name and any description information, and then it asks ChatGPT to write a tweet from my perspective about how I just did the thing that the event represents. The prompt has two parts. It first asks ChatGPT if it would like more information before writing the tweet. This Airtable base also has a little knowledge base that's filled with facts all about me, every narcissist's dream. So ChatGPT is presented with a list of all the categories that are available, and then it responds back in JSON format with a list of its selected topics. So once I receive that list from ChatGPT, the system retrieves the additional information that ChatGPT requested. It sends the requested information back to ChatGPT to arm it with everything that it needs. And then ChatGPT sends me back a tailored tweet with just a sprinkle of humor that then gets written to the Airtable record in a field called tweet text. Then the Flask application triggers a function that uses the tweet text to create a prompt for an AI art generator. So a little bit of Python magic sends the prompt to the MidJourney Discord bot. It retrieves the generated image, and then it sends the image back to the Airtable record. And then the population of the image in the Airtable record triggers an automation that sends the tweet through the Twitter API using the Tweetbee Python library. I go over to my Twitter, and there it is. And all this is being done for me while I'm simply living my life. The best part is that I don't need to even go to Twitter. For this event here, for example, which was scenic hike with family on cliffs of Howth. This is the tweet text that it generated. Hiking the cliffs of Howth with my family, trying to escape the chaos of the world, but my 35-year-old American self can barely keep up with my family's pace. Hashtag need more exercise. Hashtag worth it for the view. So that's not bad, and the image is pretty cool as well. And another great thing about this is because these tweets are queued up and scheduled according to my calendar, I can see a bird's eye view of all of the posted and upcoming tweets. And this allows me to go in, and if I don't like the text, I can update it. Or if I don't like the image that MidJourney created, I can add another one. So if I ever actually decide to take my Twitter account seriously, at some point this would be a fantastic tool for managing my Twitter content. But for now, I'll continue to give a large language model free reign to my Twitter with read and write access. What could possibly go wrong? Be sure to follow me on LinkedIn for more content like this. See you next time.